paint pouring community. I'm gonna do another little video. I've got some leftover colours as I usually have, because I just mix up a big pile and keep painting till they're all gone. So I have a few of the really bright ones and I also have a few bland. But what I'm going to do today is a starburst pour, or attempt to do. I did several of these quite a number of months ago, but I haven't done them for a while, so I'll begin. My husband just warned me that I have to drill 3 holes, so I'm not sure if he'll start drilling. If so, I'll turn the video off until he stops drilling. Okay, so I'll explain the colours as we go. My recipe to my pouring medium will be, if you look at the YouTube link below, and I think you press the little arrow and then it will have my link there to the pouring medium. So this time I am going to start what I believe is the center. I'm going to just put some dots. I know it looks awkward, but I have tried this before and it came out okay, so I'll just go with it. I'm just using up the scraps, that's why this looks a bit dicky of this. I just want to thank you all that it was pointed out to me that my YouTube subscribers are over 6,000 now, which I know is a tiny fish in a very, very big pond of on YouTube artists, but for this grandma I am absolutely in awe, and thank you so much for supporting and watching my videos. Okay, yeah, just wanted to let you know that I'm excited just to be doing something that I love so much, and I've got so much good feedback from so many of you that I've helped you and that you enjoy watching them. So it makes every second of this process for me so much more enjoyable. Okay, I'll explain. I'll get back on track. That was the purple. These are all Mont Marte paints at the moment, and this is the what's it called in Mont Marte? They've all got light green in Mont Marte. They've all got their separate little. So as you see, I'm doing circles around. Ooh, okay. See how we go. I might just put some little, just a little bit of a different take on what I normally do for the swipe. So doing it from centering. Okay. I'm just hoping I don't end up with a muddy mess, but you know, you have to try these things. See if they work for you, and that's it. Give them a go. So I'm going to do some scallops around the edge. Very exciting time for the family today, because my son and his partner have just had a new addition to the family, which is a little puppy called Lola. I'll post some pictures for you all to see with this video, and on my Facebook art page. If you want to join me on my Facebook art page, it's Acrylic Art by Julie Q. So happy to see you there, and probably answer most questions over there too on my art page. Okay, so we're on that. Now this is the brilliant red, which is really quite a really nice vibrant red of Mont Marte's. So I'm really happy with this red. Comes out really, yeah, really quite vibrant. So I'm just going round in the circles like your life sometimes, you just go round in circles. Okay, having a really windy day in Australia today, well, in our part of Australia, Queensland. Not sure if it's the same everywhere in Queensland at the moment, but really like really windy, like the roof's been rattling. So I did actually check on our house insurance. Thought, oh yeah, that'd be just right. The roof comes off and we're not insured for it. So this is another purple, but I added a little bit of blue to sort of like it more lilac-y. Okay. Ooh, will it work or won't it? But you have to try, you have to give things a try. I think this is a 40 by 30 canvas. I'll have to double check on the size, but it is a canvas. And as I've said before, our canvases in Australia come pre-gessoed, so well, you can buy them obviously just raw, but usually they come pre-gessoed. I suppose you choose to buy them that way, which I do, and we don't have to do any preparation in regard to the actual canvas. So I'm going to, this is white obviously, just gonna give this a swirl. Well, I think I've got more than enough paint on that, and I'm not going to tilt that today. Now, what I've got here is the navy that I'd pre-mixed this week too. So I'm going to put the navy in the centre. I may need some more and I may not, so we'll see how we go. So I've got part of one of my plastic file dividers, and I've kept it big like this. I was going to cut it, but I've kept it big because it's easier to swipe. So I'm going to swipe out diagonally. I'm just going to swipe outwards on the black. So let's see how we go. Oh, okay. I just want the tip of whatever swipe tool you're using to just be in the paint and stretch outwards. Okay. It's interesting. See how the navy has taken over the whole lot of colours, but they will burst through. Hence starburst. So just gently swiping out, I would just swipe to your very corners first. Don't worry about your edges because you can always work those after. There again. Call this swiping 101 way, shouldn't I? Because I just keep trying the different ways to swipe a canvas to cause a different outcome, and it does every time. So I'll keep going with the pretty amazing how much that small amount of the navy in the centre have overtaken the whole lot, but the colours will come through when I torch them. I'll get lots of questions asking about my torch. It's a butane gas cylinders that you can buy from any hardware shop, and they probably sell the gun. head, I get the auto ignition, so I don't have to keep lighting it, and I just buy the whole auto ignition head off. You can get it off Amazon or eBay, and they're less than $20. Okay. Keep going with this. See. Let's be patient with it. I could do bigger swipes, but I just want to, yeah, just do it slowly so I don't muddy the colours too much. Oh, that's my hand hitting the side of a cup here. I'm not going to worry too much about that because they'll all, might just swipe downwards of that one in the blue, maybe, should I say. Oh, it's looking a bit higgledy-piggledy at the moment, but I have faith that the beauty will be revealed. Getting a bit messy that side, isn't it? So I should have probably walked around the other side to finish that one, but it doesn't matter because when I torch it, it's going to take on a whole different life. Looks a bit weird and wacky at the minute, but let's trust that it's going to be fine. I'm just, with the very edges, just finger dab all the way around the edges. Don't be worried about getting any special tool. You finger dab in it, is putting the same colours in as you've got in there. It's just the runoff that you're using, so it's perfectly fine and still looks good when it's a finished product. So yeah, this is not looking so bright at the moment, but let's have faith, hey? It's going to be, the beauty will be revealed. Okay. Probably your side. Oh yeah, there's plenty of paint there to just finger dab in. Yeah, it's all good. It's fine, absolutely fine. So, it'll be quite interesting to see if this turns out how I envisage. But if not, I've got lots of different swipey tools I can give a go, see how it turns out. Okay, get the big boy. As I said, the butane torch, it's just got a separate head on it. So I've got several different ones. These, because they're self-igniting, so you don't have to worry about lighting. Yeah, the heads you get from eBay or Amazon, definitely less than $20. And you buy the cans that these just fit on and click on. So I had a few questions about those, just the last video I did, so I thought I'd just give you the heads up on those. Okay. Give it a bit of a torch, see how we... Actually, I'm not going to do my clusters, I'm going to give it just a shake all over. Let's see if it works any differently. Really little tiny cells coming up in this one. It's strange because it's the same mix that I've been using all week, and these... Oh, that's interesting, isn't it? When a different kind of cell comes up, even though it's the same pouring medium. So that is interesting. Well, it's certainly full of cells. It's certainly out there in colour. Don't really want to move it around the canvas too much. I am presuming that this will, the cells might enlarge and cause a own little life of its own. But yeah, it's a little bit of a different one, I suppose. Can you guess what I'm thinking? Ooh, let's see what a balloon looks like on this. Okay, so if you're the kind of person that loves that just as it is, then leave it. But I've just got to give it a go with the balloon because I just can't help myself. My balloon's gone a little bit deflated, so I will, yeah, it's gone down a bit now, so I'll just give it a try. At least it'll, ooh, okay. Oh yeah, it brings the colours up back through it. And when you're giving it a balloon while it's this wet, then you won't actually see like the balloon kisses because the paint will just fall in and cause like things to look like butterflies or dragonflies. But I just wanted to give it a go and see what, because actually doing the balloon when you've got cells, that's what makes the effect of like the cells are floating. But I will just take a few photos before I do any more balloon dipping, so those that would prefer to leave it can leave it, and then I'll start again when I do my balloon dipping. But yeah, that's really pretty and really vibrant. I did just stop the video so I could take a few photos before I did any more balloon kissing, in case there's people that always comment, oh, you should have left it exactly how it was. But that may be for you, and that's how you could get to that stage and then leave it how you like. But I'm going to give this a go. So at the moment it's only got the 2 balloons, so I'll just hopefully just give it a few, because those cells are like really tiny but so gorgeous because they're cells within cell. See, doing this balloon in and wiping it in between, bringing up all those gorgeous colours underneath it. Look at this. Oh, so lovely. I'm liking it. It's a whole different look again from, it's just beautiful, really vibrant, really jumps off the canvas, the look of it. Well, funny thing was, I had a, this morning I had a, I think I've told you before, I've got one of my sons is a fireman, and he's only just in the last couple of weeks started actually taking notice of my videos. When I told him I'd got a YouTube channel, he rolled his eyes and said, what are you doing? Nobody will watch your video, especially if they're over 5 minutes long. Anyway, so I've defied his logic. So now he sent me a photo this morning of a screenshot of, he said, I was watching one of my favourite videos of yours and an ad come up. Huh. So he was so shocked to think that I had got an ad on my video, which has just recently happened. And I'm so sorry if it annoys a few of you, but I am doing this completely free to you. I don't want to charge anyone anything. So if I'm offered to put an ad on to get a few cents, which it is only literally a few cents per 1,000 views, and it might help me down the track to get the money for more canvases and more paint, then I'm certainly going to go there, because it's a way of doing this art and not asking the viewers who I'm tutoring, hopefully, pay anything. I don't ask you to sponsor me. I don't ask you to pay for tutorials. It's completely free. So I just hope that you support me and continue to watch. Oh, it's really uplifting, it's really bright and really vibrant, and I absolutely love it because the cells of this particular one have stayed tiny. I'll give you a close-up because I'm very, very happy with that. Oh my goodness, it is absolutely gorgeous, really, really. Look at that. Look at that. And the cells. I will give a close-up of the cells on my photos so you can see, because it's not always very good on the camera at showing the detail that actually comes up, but it's pretty quite astonishing what detail comes up. I just grabbed one of my that I did a few weeks ago that I absolutely loved, and everybody, you know, said, oh, it's so vibrant. Well, it's dried. I haven't coated it yet in a gloss coating, but it's dried so beautiful and vibrant that I have to show you. It's dried a lot, obviously a lot duller because it's completely dry. So when I give it a gloss coat, but look at the vibrancy in that. Really gorgeous, and so much detail came up in it. Oh my goodness. That's when that has a gloss coating, that just, it's really beautiful. That's the same size as that canvas. So that was my spring garden, I think I called that, and I did a video on it. Just noticed that all the really vibrant ones everybody really obviously likes because it's uplifting straight away. Okay, thank you so much for supporting me and my YouTube channel. Thank you for coming over to my Facebook art page and seeing what I do over there. And keep watching my videos and enjoying. And I'm absolutely up for any constructive criticism. But if you don't like what I'm doing, truly just move on. Move on if it's not for you. Thank you.